Brought to you by State Farm. For auto, home, life, and banking, get to a better state.
Where baby boomers had the golden age of comic books and Gen Xers had the birth of modern-day blockbusters, Generation Y found a completely new medium to pour their adventurous fantasies into. A medium that indie video game producers like Kellee Santiago are now taking on an unexpected journey.
Well, when I started playing video games in the early to mid-'80s, they may have been somewhat primitive in how they communicated emotions. In a way, because we were children, we accepted that, but now we're not children anymore, and we can enjoy more mature media that communicates a wide range of emotions. Journey is an online game in which you play as this robed figure. You are going to the mountaintop, and there's no competition, there's no time limit, and there's no violence. You don't even have arms. And then along the way, you can encounter another robed figure that looks like yourself, and that is a real player somewhere in the world, but it's totally anonymous. It's really about just experiencing the journey together. Journey started as this, as all of our games do, as kind of a weird idea that we had about creating an online game that made you feel like you had a renewed sense of faith in humanity, which we felt was kind of the opposite of a lot of console online gaming titles where the stereotypical experience is sort of logging in and getting yelled at by a 13-year-old, right? As many of us have had happen to us. So 3 years later, we have this game that we're very proud of, but I have to say, at the same time, we're never sure how people are really going to react. So to receive the accolades that Journey has last year, it's totally beyond anything we expected. But I think even above all of that is really the stories they have of how it really touched them are kind of the best award you can receive.
That kind of award represents an uphill battle against the multi-billion-dollar companies that currently saturate the gaming marketplace.
Indie development can range in scope, certainly, depending on whether you're doing a console game or a flash game you make on the web. It can be slightly more expensive once you get into console development because they have higher standards for quality assurance. But that's why I, along with 6 other independent developers, started this angel investment fund called Indie Fund. There's the side of indie that means you can make different types of games, but then there's the other side of indie which means you can make them in a different way, like a different business model, because you may not need a lot of money in order to be financially independent. That's what I really enjoy about indie game development, is that it allows for you to decide what your own level of success is. There really is a wide range of types of developers and lifestyles around game development. That's what I love about it.